the first to know Nsem-Pii.
Emere emuya dimbian. Bawumia Nyame Akasa man. Edi na ekoso. Sa ore nana jantoa wo Nhyira FM. Ena washa ase edi nsensem for His Excellency the Vice President. I friend say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na emra odi nsem foreign se adi ntira abronye akasa etiano na abronye kasa etia manfo na abronye kasa dia nene Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na ese temino eno na miracles abwaji eman the replier esefata ni pepepepe wayini nsem na wi ama feed onwa agensem na tum ama yehu sa Bawumia Nyame 2028 eye adwuma na bibia de akwa na already ekoso na the we are miracle abwaje eschooli na jantoa na onu hu sa ampa enye the duty of His Excellency the Vice President former say onu ene de order eba yewura I friends abronya DC onu di no ho eye bon regional chair na etiefo we no DTC Kevin Ekobedu Taylor na Mahama asede say otemina ana Debida enye hwawuye nsema aka no wo agenda bi a wo seti ye ene o kansem kire wo seti agenda for say MPP be lose 2024 na was started 2028 na adai etiefo yenchinti yenko ninguti nsema Yubra, I friends America abwaje, Emron na jump to a shire or Disiani, Yanko Ninti Mrazia.
Body to conclude say as a sabi what be any emotions be that when you towards MPP no any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in 1999 yes because the same stick, the same measure. Now would they ma abon Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I would express and carry the same measure. Ever my Mama His Excellency, and then down for your American. It is a tree say Bawumia some more kika. And someone for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is in the media. Not a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me a good leader there. And your man penny on the money Mahama international MPP in Trabantino. So we said we could just already.
All right. But we have 2 minutes now. So number one, I acknowledge opinion and that is fair. I understand it. I'm not expecting you to understand me. It's okay. But let me state it on record. Say me on the issue of Kevin Taylor on many accounts on my platform. Odidi matembe brenyene. Maybe it was multimedia as management and the catchem say I should not respond to Kevin Taylor. And on my platform, I've stated that Kevin Taylor, NDC, and John Mahama, and their supporting on many platforms. And later on, I will share. So it is erroneous for people to think that I have never condemned Kevin Taylor, say, oh, did you be at him? Because I be me as Anthony. And I stated that Kevin Taylor, you soon to create a tension between other tribes and Ashanti. Here on this very platform, even around 2024, I've stated it. So it is never true. Say I've never condemned. The only reason why I don't talk about him is because management is say and that's the point. The other thing, and they say, you think say Abronye responded to me and he said, okay, say Sebin because some now okay now na patem ni Bawumia te this time around the day. Okay, be before Dr. Bawumia wa miama betinase
basis of makana semda mekaeda and penifo media intimidate me say ono ni semo okeka ni na tem didi odi penifo on my way extended Abronye's access to a third party
because I have stated the second I have
having to extended that gentleman
I have done it on the platform recently. I'm responding.
So why
I stated it rooting for John Mahama
when he has a supporter who is insulting everybody.
I'm not sure John Mahama will be on the ballot on 2028. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Your mama was on the ballot on 2024 when the gentleman was insulting our king, and yet you insisted, sir, MPP will lose and your mama will win.
I said MPP will lose not based on Kevin Taylor. I said they will lose based on the economy. So let's separate it.
I'm just using
Minia. I'm just begging you that don't bring in Kevin Taylor to make analogy about me because
I would because you are using a certain measure. That measure is contradictory to your position.
How?
The point is that there is a gentleman. Okay, so there are two people in this country. Two people. Bako, and I'm simply using on the face value. Bako, you say Odi Obiatem according to what in the name of Dr. Bawumia.
What did he mean so much tempe?
Me pacho yo. Bako so Edi Obiatem. We do so watem in the name of John Mahama.
Yes.
I will say you know the Obiatem. I will see we do atem in the name of Bawumia. It's not say we do atem. No we do Obiatem. Now also supporting Bawumia. Bawumia is a bad leader. But you are failing to also come and tell the same listeners to say the other gentleman now no should do Obiatem. I would do two for them, do one person what them. Supported your Mahama openly. See, no, John Mahama bad. You have not been able to tell us that John Mahama is a bad leader.
Okay, so okay, good. Okay, I agree. The facts of the calling doubles. I agree, but I'm just saying, who is Kevin Taylor in NDC?
He's a supporter of NDC. He brought NDC to power.
Great.
He opened his mouth to say it.
Who is Abronya in MPP?
He is a member of the MPP. He is a regional chairman of the party.
Okay, so in Monamote politics as a chairman, when we talk about a regional chairman and against just a supporter, why Nanimudu in terms of political discussions?
So you see, there's something called convenience in argument. Your convenience here is that Kevin Taylor, and as I went to know America now, can I tell you, on your regional chairman, it's your dear Tema Mahama Kra. It doesn't make your Mahama a bad leader.
I have not said so.
But
I have not said so.
Not then say
you can infer, but I have not said so.
No, but that is what you are saying.
I have not said so. Never endorse Kevin Taylor's insult. I don't because me a victim, so I've never said so. Let's move on.
I have never even said you have endorsed his insult. I am only pointing out a fact.
Right.
That if you are going to measure Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia by a third party's action, then you cannot fail to measure John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, with the same measure.
Right.
That is double standard.
So
that is all I am
saying. I'm asking finally, say you don't think
we have over 280,000 voters we are campaigning to. There are hundreds of thousands of voters who support Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Look at me from a new home. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia from a new home. They are all supporting in various ways. Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Kwabre Japan, only in different ways. Their actions within their communities at all times could attract or deter a voter, whether Kennedy Japan or Dr. Bawumia or whatever. However, it is completely unfair for you to come and say, because of a supporter's action, and I say a supporter's action is endorsed or supported or subtly validated by the candidate. That is what we are talking about here. Koko Asante Boateng, MP na Obeka and say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and they call for as slaves. Omu ye slaves, omu outside no kasama Kennedy Japan. Man to say what I say Kennedy Japan is a bad leader because Koko Asante Boateng MP na beka sa nsem no. Honorable Chairman, ekura microphone, ejina Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign afe. Efre Fulani for all manner of names. Ekeka nsem basa efa MPP ni Honorable MPP ni Madam Samira Bawumia. Man to say what I say Honorable Chairman Suban no ene nsem no kan no ene Honorable Koko Asante Boateng nsem no kan nti Kennedy Japan is a bad leader. That is what let your listeners begin to believe. Say
no, it did not lead my listeners.
Dr. Bawumia and Tuaba Obuno region. and he could not have been a contributor to Abonye winning the election in the Bono region because Abane Kaye and Abonye win here. Fast forward, Abonye as a party member at a platform, media platform to say Akojo, they are the pay what to see a no one in I also transfer everything come. And I would in Juma. And Abonye canning some. In the be why we are identify say and trade a band is saying and that Sabagan the media mowing in a Abonye a bono but Bawumia Akasa voter region. Abonye a Bono regional chairman, but Bawumia a member of the Bono region MPP or a member of the MPP, the constituency of Wale, but or a high level leader of the MPP, but only national executive member. If I say, how do you put it? Only leader of the party. Only leader of the party. They were leaders of the party. Your party in Pennyful. You want more party in the show, Monsa. Me no kase Dr. Bawumia Akasa no. On a mobile pro, oko party for na eswa. Oko party leaders wo sre o say omutu abaye den. Emano. Say regional chairman bi eye DB ewo yeko we mu. Na say the regional chairman ye no. Entwe year. Enye former vice president. And as a flag bearer aspirant, whether Bawumia, whether Kennedy Japan, whether Brian Achiampon, whether Duchum, whether Kwabene Japan, and yes, sir, hopeful, so no, and excellent regional chairman, yeah, on yet. Because remember, say, the Kuno, Yadembrana, Rani Kuno, Yokonem Brano, and Mawo flag bearer. And I say former flag bearer, and I say former vice president to me over a regional chairman. At best, the Abayani say, Ebia Wukudo, minimo, na wake bibi na entry yeda mafafo na mafrase ko yena de we aka de say nko yiu me ko abuche bemno bi ka say na wo Ghana ni na oti ho na radio station back home FM presenter kojo o kan something no sika no na on nkasa no na yes na makika sanse na me say na Ghana ni na Michigan ampa na we Ghana radio presenter but the first Michigan na nche say me na me tell do anye dia obetumi akire kojo janto dia onye on air the owners and the management of Insira and me just because me Ghana ni na kojo nso ye Ghana ni because dia kojo ye no me egu me ho fi egu Ghana ni na ho fi nti me metumi akire kojo re so me frɛ kojo na me ka che na opa notie opa ontie but ye wo mu a o masudie a wo betumi atwe kojo aso ana wo just anko no weja kwesitum weja management of Insira na wo do weni besa miracles a ono abakomo se muntu abama no e ka chen se yanto ma wo because wo kromu wo radio presenter bia wo gu mo mind ho fi ana wo ne nkasa na wo be jana se yanto abama Obekaya, there was a point in time the general secretary of the party issue statement every share the original chairman aboard here to the disciplinary committee. Adintina general secretary now can't Dr. Bawumia say on no issue we ma sanction aboard because he has no such mandate. Maybe the outcome na say Dr. Bawumia money away nyina ne say abonye bie na no kan say about one MPP kono me abonye metro ma Dr. Bawumia because of that inti saboye num nsuo anaso no mapetehia ono mo Dr. Bawumia di mu odi benku a odi Bawumia di mu simply because abonye as one of the voters. Remember abonye na organize elections no and ya boy na friend is saying over running presidential primaries no kojo aboye or you just one voter out of the 280,000 voters that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia remember, in the context of these elections, yes, he's the regional chairman of Bono region, but he has only one vote. And into the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vote, no, on one Bono region, no. He has only one vote. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also will be a vote. Vote no so. Yenim tuntum num fita nimwe. Ye mpubi. Vote na wope. Nipa ne so beto ma na sebe oya ponte kura na so bakoto ma so obedane kraman ana obedane akoko no. Eno ye wadwuma. Se me no so na se wo se wo ya ponte banka wo ye friend se kraman e bebo a wo be fre onia na na wonda na wo enye kraman se na wo si ya ponte se me de be hadu na wonye kraman mai. Se nipa ne pa no say matrish but okase ontia won't me any because you have absolutely no mandate over that person. But you may miracles. Me a member of the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team. Me a director for communications. It may some know Kasanopi. Se be kaka se fibia goya. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betumi aframe. Now what you must so? In fact, betumi aframe say hey, esu na comment kasa ma me bi wonte. Me jiwadi, me to me no ye dwuma biom. Eno no ye because ono na wa fa me say me mbeka ne team ho na me meboa no ye den eye campaign. Abonye onka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team ho. He has no role, no function, no responsibility in the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team. As a stakeholder, Abonye is only a voter. One of the voters to about MPP more. Flabber is in our place of million vote. Also better Dr. Mahmoud. 2023. Abonye, this one once what so baby supporting and answer Kasama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Probably no dinner. But I see you say, met to about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, even though previously my yenesa. Could you Edding pa say o try say o chi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba say Abonya ye na de Abonya ye regional chairman of the MPP no. I say MPP equal wo empedin for one leaders what different obi a one responsibilities MPP no one bra ye members de no. O say Abonya subanti enunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say after say obey leader. Wabra Abonye onye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team member na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tiano. Onye juma ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tiano. Na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nye chairman of the MPP. Onye general secretary of the MPP. Ono so ye penny te sane all the other leaders na omo play akonya the MPP for no. Nti asodi ekwo na wo de bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I don't want to be am fan the other leaders also. And o pay to meet you no kojo respectfully. Me te say na wo ka say Odi Honorable Richard Anani atem Emma wo Dr. Bawumia. Omo do matem no diba wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I think it's very, very unfair to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So what even year on could you say the name Keka Kono? Obi beka say wano na wo de kan say 2028 MPP be lose elections no. Enti wo ye dia wo be ye bia say the papa mo say the boni mo. Wo ye dia be ye bia say dia be wo be group ni ho hwe. Na ma wasem na wakana bom. I say waka asamato na nsin dia prophet die. Omo share community na fe do mo ye campaign. Want to wo wo be fi say sada wo yaye. Because mitie Abonye nsem o kan ye ne ntokwa ene na kasa ne Dr. Richard Anane enya ye no. E bie no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din wom. Dr. Anane ankoka se e bia obi koka Bawumia sem ena Abonye kodi ne penatem. Abonye so e kasa no wanka obi ada se Dr. Anane akase tia Dr. Bawumia enu no odi na kem. Dr. Anane say there was a national council meeting. Omampeni kofo be ka assembly. Na no one say Abonye na sorry eyi omampeni kofo ano. Na Abonye so ade tie ono so abeyi Dr. Anane ano. Nkomo mienu nyina afani mienu nyina yi. Obie ni wa omobo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di. Bebie ni wa Richard Anane kan say eye Bawumia sem ɛna na ɔmampanin Kufuor ɛka ɛna abɔnyɛ bɛyi ano. In fact, the national chairman of the party, acting national chairman Krabeka said, Bibia Sakrampo NC and National Council. It's a banisenta and a Dr. Richard Anani, and your brilliant to call Winya, a better Dr. Bawumia. Where in the conversation could you you want any indication that says a brilliant AD Richard Anani after because of Dr. Bawumia? Wait. Nti ojitum abon yesi afia be obeto no Dr. Bawumia. But that doesn't mean say bibi abon ye be bia no let us do better so Dr. Bawumia. Sane tie dia ene say oman yi mu kenye ntumi abontie ye owo America ya kojo o say o support John Mahama o company mama John Mahama. I will be Ghana ni bia atem o kana skemo na ndi tro be twa to so na do mfoni aba to screen so na waka we do what kojo kra na nsia so de bi e o na we do watam na waka wasem basa nsem anim sabe o de wo ma mi ahe mu waka sa odi obi atem no twa ntoto o do de awiase mu o obi asem obi aye kronfo obi aye o ka bibia de wo mu de anim na waka free mente da so waka say because of our branch unity John Mahama, His Excellency, a bad leader.
Okay,
the case that because of
may I come remember quickly.
Oh, thank you, this year.
Okay, quickly.
Is it the case? Is it the case that because what council was said, sending out the MPP no there, one of the and baby Audiano, one MPP no well, I share. Yes, about friend is saying, time I walk to human into this side in the own Mushiana. Because when I see a Codibiao now, Anyabiao, can we say, Sabrantian and some more kicking in Ano, or Mampeni John Romani Bama and Asumano, and on Mampeni John Romani, my money, yes, I do. Now, say, if that is your principle there, if that principle is what you are placing on Abronya there, on a friend saying Bawumia there, then it means that won't mean deny, say, John Mahama is Excellency, say, Jumana, Abrantian or one. Or Yama John Mahama is Excellency. Now, if indeed that principle hold, now the Sabrantin ye Juma, Emma John Mahama, no deal be a term with deal or take also with the thing near dear software, a DB man for deal behind at them. Now, still, what say in spite of that, NDC the Omuntala Kunyaso, Mahama is Excellency in your company, but